Engineering of the Ancient World. Hello folks. Engineering is a great field. It is helping human societies evolve since the beginning of the world. Today engineering has gone far ahead than the imagination of a normal human, but the engineering of the ancient world has a significant part in the growth that's being achieved today, and that is why we are here with some of the incredible engineering of the ancient world. But before that, if you are watching this channel for the first time, then do subscribe to the channel for more such factual videos. Also, hit the bell icon so that you get a notification whenever we upload a new video. 1. Sostratus of Cnidus built the great lighthouse at Alexandria. The name Sostratus was derived from the native of Cnidus, which was located in Asia Minor, modern-day Anatolia, Turkey. He was the son of Dexiphanes, the architect of Alexandria's Tetrastadium. The ancient engineering projects that Sostratus was responsible for were quite interesting. One of the 7 ancient wonders of the world was the Pharos of Alexandria, which was built in around 280 BC. The suspended pleasure gardens in Cnidus were built in a way that was similar to the hanging gardens of Babylon. The clubhouse of the Cnidians was built in Delphi, and the diversionary canals on the Nile at Memphis were built by Sostratus. 2. The Pyramid of Giza, Egypt. The oldest of all the 7 wonders of the world is the Pyramid of Giza, and it is likely that you have heard about it. Approximately 2.3 million stones were used to build the Pyramid of Giza. The pyramid has a weight of approximately 5.9 million tons. The mortar used to adhere the stones together is one of the wonders of the pyramid. Archaeologists and scientists can't duplicate the mortar, which was stronger than the stones used. 3. The first steam engine. The world's first steam engine was invented in the 1st century AD, and it was the Eolipile. It took around a millennium and a half before they became a common means of generating electricity. It was invented by a person named Heron of Alexandria. It certainly wasn't intended to be an engine, and Heron never saw it that way. It was used as a simple device to demonstrate some of the principles of pneumatics, no doubt to aid in lessons or to attract the attention of curious visitors. The engine was mounted on 2 tubes, and had a hollow sphere mounted on it. The steam came from a hot cauldron below the machine. When the steam filled the sphere, it escaped through a tube that jutted out of the sphere. The sphere rotation was caused by the force of steam coming out of the tubes. Now that you have come halfway to this video, hit the like button if you have liked it so far, also subscribe to the channel, and press the bell icon, so you don't miss out on any videos. 4. The Tower of the Winds. Considered the world's first meteorological station and the world's first clock tower, the Tower of the Winds in Athens was built in 50 BC. It had a weather vane that indicated the direction of the wind in ancient times. The tower has 8 walls, each facing one of the compass points, and a giant sundial that can be used to track the time of day. It had a clock with a water clock inside that kept track of time on cloudy days. The ancient Greeks knew it was a clock tower, and that it was intended to function in the same way as a clock tower would today. The building is remarkably intact because of the restoration work. Over the course of history, it has inspired many architects, and smaller replicas can be found across Europe. 5. The Great Mosque of Damascus, Syria. The oldest standing stone mosque in the world is the Great Mosque of Damascus, also known as the Umayyad Mosque. It was commissioned by the Caliph al-Walid I, and was built from AD 701 through 715. The design of the mosque is the same as when it was built, despite having undergone several restoration works. The Jesus minaret is the tallest in the central courtyard with minarets on both sides. The Mausoleum of Saladin, the Sultan of Egypt and Syria, is located in a garden outside of the mosque. 6. The Antikythera mechanism. The son of Pausanias, Meton of Athens, was a native of Athens. He studied geometry and engineering and would later be cited by other great engineers. The Metonic cycle became central to ancient Athenian lunisolar calendars. His work in astronomy led to the creation of a solar clock around 433 BC. The Kolonos Aqueduct was one of the waterworks he designed. The Antikythera mechanism performs calculations based on Meton cycle, which is the world's oldest known calculator. 7. Archimedes' screw. The invention of Archimedes' screw, the machine used for transporting water to a higher level with relatively little energy, is thought to have been created by the inventor Archimedes. The ancient Greek version was powered by treading, where slaves would use their weight to power the machine, while the crank-operated version was invented in medieval Germany. It is argued that the first device of its kind existed in the ancient world and that it was called the screw. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon, built in 600 BC, were said to have been watered with screws. He may have been using his knowledge of the technology around him to theorize how the Hanging Gardens might have worked, based on the earliest source who says this is Strabo, writing almost 600 years later. Even though the site of the gardens is still a mystery, there is no way of knowing for certain. The machine did not become commonly used until after the death of Archimedes. It was employed by the Greeks and the Romans for draining ships. And that's it for the day. Which one of these amazed you the most? Tell us in the comments. Stay tuned with facts, folks, and fun for more such content. Also, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell icon so you don't miss out on any video. Do share the video with your friends.